up Tuesday through Friday to be inspired by our co-partners and business partners on this journey to build Wakana and our own businesses. So, Lord, guys, my name is Phyllis Nash. I am your Chief Sales Officer and one of your co-founders, and I am going to bring on someone that I truly, truly admire. She started out as a stranger almost over 4 years ago now, but she became friends, and now I consider her my sister, my mentor, my business partner. She is a co-founder of the company. She is the president. She is an evangelist. She will be our another fourth term state senator here in Illinois. Dr. Pat, are you out there?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can. You can take
All
it away.
right. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. I am Dr. Pat, again, one of the co-founders and president of Wakana, and so excited about being here with a group of people that have a mindset to achieve. And we're really grateful for Phyllis being right here by our side to be a guide, a midwife, a strength, a support to help us move forward in our journey as we go to do the things that we know we're called to do. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about waking up wealthy. And that's why Phyllis is here. Every morning she wakes up wealthy enough to bring it every single morning, Monday through Friday. Now for about 3 years, she's been doing this, getting up every day and bringing it. And you know what? In order to bring yourself to the fore like she does, you have to have wealth. You have to have some type of strength, a wealth of strength, strength and also joy and expectation, because you cannot do this without expectation, without joy, without purpose. And Phyllis has that. So we ought to all be celebrating Phyllis Nash. She is our chief sales officer, and boy, does she play her role well. Thank you, Phyllis. So today I want to share a little bit with you all about this guy I read about in the Success magazine. His name is Glen Sanford, and I'm going to read a little bit of his story. I'll tell you a little bit of his story. So Glenn had been an avid runner. He loved running ever since he was in his tweens. He loved running, and he had been on a track team in the schools that he were in, because he really enjoyed this, what he wanted to do, and he was good at it. But his family moved to another district eventually, and once they moved to the other district, they didn't have school district. They did not have a track team. So he said, "Oh, I just joined the wrestling team." But he had no idea how badly he was suck at wrestling. He thought that wrestling was just another thing like running, and that he was going to be able to just jump here, jump there, and just from one sport to the other one and whatever. But after losing every wrestling match for over a year, he said he really felt hopeless and dejected. And I know that this is the case on a number of levels for people, that you doing one thing and you were successful at that, then you think, oh, I'll just do this, I can be successful at this. But then after losing over and over and over again and not winning and not getting to your goal over and over again, sometimes you can feel hopeless and dejected. And that's what Glenn was feeling. He said then one day he was up against an opponent that had the same physical build as he did, the same technical training as he did, and the same losing record as he did. And as Glenn tells it, a proverbial switch flipped in his mind. For some reason, it came to his mind that he could win that match, that he could beat that one person. Okay. So maybe I've lost every race, everything I've tried, I've lost. But it came into his mind that he could beat that one person. And he said, I decided I would win, and I did. Glen Sanford is the CEO of the Success magazine, and he is the CEO, chairman, and founder of EXP World Holdings, which creates a platform for people who want to work remotely. He has created a virtual reality platform, so people work in a virtual reality space. That's what he does. And he's also the CEO of the Success magazine. He said he learned a critical lesson that day. And that is, if you're going to play, you need to play to win. If you're going to play, you need to play to win. He said, if you're not playing to win, you're likely dying a very slow death, a death of energy, a death of imagination, a death of vision, You see a death of opportunity and ultimately a death of purpose. He's saying basically that if we're going to win, we have to decide to win. Now, I think it was last week when I talked about the $1 million being hidden in the house, and multiple people said they would try to find it. Um, but that's trying is one thing, but making a decision is something else. He didn't say I'm going to try to win this match. He decided I'm going to win this match. Right? I'm going to win this match because he said, "Look, this man got the same bill as I do, the same technical training as I do. I'm not trying to beat somebody who has won every race. I'm going to beat somebody who is in the same spot that I'm in, so I won't be in the bottom. I'm going to be above him. That's for sure." That's what he made the decision to do. And he went in there because of his mindset, the mindset that he took into that battle, he won. So my point today is that when we are going about to do what we say we want to do, the major point that he was making, and I want to share this with you all, is that you have to commit to an outcome. Be committed to outcome, not committed to doing the work, but committed to an outcome. Quite naturally, you got to do the work. But I'm saying some people say, "Well, I've been doing all the work. I've been making the phone calls. I've been doing three ways. I've been having all the meetings. I go to all the trainings. I do everything they tell me to do, and I'm still where I am." He said, "Look, you got to make a commitment to an outcome. What is the outcome that you're going to make a commitment to? Not commitment to doing the work, but commitment to something happening." I mean, when you go forward, when I go forward toward any goal or dream, I know exactly what success looks like. I know what it's going to look like when I win. I don't go toward a goal and not know what it looks like when I'm going to win. When I win, so I can articulate to you what winning looks like for me in that particular area. If I make the decision that I'm like when I made the decision to run for a senator, I made that decision that I was going to fight to win. I wasn't fighting to just run and be on the ballot. I was fighting to win. And I said, you know what? I did what I needed to do to win. Because when you make a decision to or commitment to an outcome, what happens is that you open up a whole new opportunity, set of opportunities, a set of inspirations to help you win that thing you say you're going to win. Now, one of the things he says, and I use this often in my own work, is that when I have a goal, say my goal is to hit a thousand CV this month. I say I'm gonna hit 1,000 CV this month. Um, I'm not gonna say, okay, I'm going after 1,000 CV. I'm gonna say, no, I'm going after 2,500 CV or 5,000 CV. That's what I'm going after. That's the commitment I'm making to an outcome. I need 5,000 CV. So when I get to 1,000, I mean, it's like it's not even a big thing. I'm not even I'm trying to get to 5,000, even though 1,000 is really my goal. I set a larger challenge before myself because I want to give myself the impetus to push past that and not get tired at the end. Have you ever been walking somewhere and as you got closer and closer, you got tireder and tireder, and when you finally got there, you was like, "Man, I am worn out." But if you had to walk 5 times that amount, when you got to that point where you said, "Man, I'm out of strength and I'm tired," you wouldn't have been even tired at that time because you weren't nowhere near your goal, right? So you set an outcome, make a commitment to an outcome, and set the goal way out beyond what you say you want. So if you are saying, "I'm going Sapphire this month, in the month of March or the month even the month of February," if you're saying you're going Sapphire in the month of February, then you're gonna have, you said, "I'm not leaving this month in February without at least being Sapphire." Okay, then go for Ruby. Go for Ruby. Do what you need to do to get to Ruby, because what's going to happen is that you will hit Sapphire and you will pass it, and you will find out that largely it had something to do with you. It had nothing to do with the technology. It had nothing to do with the products. It had nothing to do with the people that were around you. It was all about you making that decision that, you know what, I am going to take my life to this next place. And I refuse to be down at the bottom fighting, trying to hit Sapphire or Pearl or Ruby. I'm going to the next level. I'm going to the highest level. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to hit the top of this company. I'm going to make more money than anybody in this company has ever made. That's a commitment right there. Okay. I'm going to make more money than anybody has ever made in this company before. That's for people who have already done diamond or whatever, or at least done emerald. You saying, hey, or I guess you could even be saying, hey, I hit sapphire before, but I'm gonna be one of the ones. I'm gonna make more money than anybody has ever made in this company before. I'm gonna make them pay me on a level they ain't have to pay nobody. And then you know what? Go after it with all of your might, because you are going to open the door for so many people. When you make your commitment to an outcome that is big and powerful, you will open pathways for many people to find their way to a higher level of success. It's a scripture that says the enemy will come in one way, but he's going to leave out in seven different directions, right? That's how bad it's going to get for him. He's gonna leave out in seven different directions, man, trying to get up out of there. So that's how it is when you set that goal, you project that outcome out there, and you accept that challenge. I'm going to make more money than anybody has ever made in this company before. I'm going to be the top earner in this company, and that's it for the year of 2022. In 2022, at the end of the year, they're going to say the top earner was me. Then you know what? Then that's going to help you help so many people. I mean, your mind is going to open. You'll be able to talk to people in a different way. You won't go to them talking to them the way you talk to them now, because this is about hitting this place that exists that you have never been at before, because somebody's been there before, right? But you've never been there before, but you said, I'm going there. I'm going to that place where I'm going to make more money than anybody has ever made in this company, period. Because I want to show the world that this is possible and that we deserve it and that we're called to receive it. I want to be able to quote scriptures and know they're talking about me, pressed down, shaking together, running over. I want them to talk about me, saying I'm a lend and not borrow, right? I want to be the evidence of the scriptures that I say I believe in, right? That I do believe in. I want to be the evidence. I want my life to become the evidence of those scriptures. So I want to inspire you to get on your horse and take off. Set a outcome, a goal. I mean, and then take off. If you're going to Michigan, if you decide you're going to go to Michigan for over the weekend, you don't say, I'm going to try to go to Michigan over the weekend. No, you say, I'm going to Michigan over the weekend, God willing, right? I'm gonna be in Michigan over the weekend. You already see yourself there. Well, that's exactly how you do when you set a challenge before yourself. You see yourself there. You see yourself with what you're gonna wear that day. What are you gonna have on? Who's gonna be in the room? What are they gonna say? What is the trophy gonna look like? All that, because you're getting the trophy, right? Right? You become the top earner in 2022, you're getting a trophy, all right? You're going to get a plaque, you're going to get a trophy, you're going to get celebrated. You already know that. Think about what you're going to wear that day and how you're going to walk in the room. Also, keep in mind that you want to be humble, right? So, but anyway, walk in the room. I mean, come in that room knowing that you've done what you need to do, not just for you, but a whole lot of other people have benefited as a result of your commitment to an outcome. That's what I'm talking about. When we're talking about waking up wealthy, man, you wake up every day excited. Okay. You'll wake up every day with expectation and inspiration, and you have so much to give to other people. You know, um, Glen Sanford said, you got to prime yourself for exponential growth. And you do that by accepting oversized challenges, challenges that are far bigger than you normally would set. We are made for big challenges. Our human species is made to win, to overcome. That's why when you haven't made a commitment to any kind of outcome, you find yourself just, really just dying off. You haven't made any commitment to anything. You're not playing to win. You're just here playing. You're not playing to succeed. You're just here playing. So you just start dying because you're not made for that. You're made to succeed. You're made to overcome. You're made to create. You're made to lead. I mean, like I said before, on a call the other day with another group of people, we're not the fastest species on Earth. We're not the strongest species on Earth. It's other species that are stronger than us, that are faster than us. They have bigger claws than us. They have sharper teeth than us. But yet we run the world. We run the world. We decide where the gorilla is going to stay. We decide where the lion is going to live, right? We decide where the monkeys are going to live. We make those decisions because we're human beings. And why and how are we able to do all this, even though we're not the strongest, the fastest, or the most vicious? It's because we have the capacity to think, to create, to cast a vision of a world that other people haven't even seen yet. And then we got the power and the ability to bring that reality, that vision into the physical reality. We're able to bring it into our world and walk in it and live in it and be in it. But it starts off by making a commitment to an outcome. I am who I am, okay? And that means I can do whatever there is that I need to get done. Make a commitment to an outcome. Be the blessing that your family needs to see. Be the inspiration that your family needs to see. Be the inspiration for your community to see. Be the inspiration for the world to see. I'm Dr. Pat, and of course, you know I'm always going to be inspiring you to rise to purpose. And I want you to have a Wakanda kind of day. Bye now.